What's up everybody, more Zach here, and today we're going to be making a delicious deep dish vegan apple pie. It's like what grandma used to make. Super crispy, yummy crust, deep filling with the apples. It's really nice. I enjoy it a lot. I've made it quite a bit for Thanksgivings, Christmases, all kinds of stuff, and it's a super easy recipe. It takes a little bit, but you're going to have fun with it. So let's dive right in.
Here it is, best vegan apple pie, that's for sure. So I got this recipe from the internet. Feel free to pause anywhere in the video to get the directions or the ingredients. I still have them posted. So we're going to start with 3 cups of flour. And I don't do exact measurements. You know, I like to have fun with it. I'm like an artist, you know, throwing the paint and the canvas. But we're going to put those cups in of flour, and then 2 tablespoons granulated sugar, more or less. And then we got some ½ teaspoon salt, putting in there. Stir the dry ingredients. Yeah, I like to stir the dry ingredients first before making the wet. That way everything's all mixed up. Now we're going to do 1 cup oil and ice water. The reason for the ice water is it makes the dough, I don't know, it does something to the dough and it makes it super crispy. I don't know, it's weird. Anyway, I just have rice vinegar. It says white vinegar, but 2 tablespoons of that is what I used. And then I don't have a machine, so I'm just raw stirring it, you know, as hard as I can with my muscles, And so as you can see, the doughs it's pretty wet and very sticky and very doughy. And so I'm gonna have 2 of them, one for the top and one for the bottom, and you'll see later. So I'm going to go ahead and put it in the fridge. There's 1, and then there's 2. Plop, right there. Fits perfectly. The next steps is the apples. Oh, these are delicious. 6 or 7 mixed apples. The recipe calls for 8 or 9. These ones I used, I think they were Fuji apples. You can use Granny Smith or other ones. It's perfectly fine. I chopped them all up right there. Now we're gonna put them in the skillet. So 2 tablespoons fresh lemon. As you can see, I'm squirting it all over the place. Yeah, put it in there. Have fun with it. And then 2/3 cup granulated sugar. Yes. Bloop, 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 bloop. Now I did forget. Oh, with the oil, you could use coconut, avocado, or I think that's it. I used avocado, of course. It tastes good either way. Stirring it up all nice. And then we're going to put our flour in there. And I was going to tell you earlier, I forgot one thing in this recipe. The cinnamon, I left out the cinnamon. It still tasted great, but I did leave it out in this recipe. It does call for it. There I am stirring it up. It's starting to look really good. I used macadamia milk. You can use any vegan milk. Soy macadamia tasted really great in this recipe, or coconut. I like those. Good consistencies with those vegan milks. Makes it taste very, very nice. So stirring it all up. So you want the apples to get soft, not too hard. Like if you chop it and it's soft and you eat it and it kind of like just dissolves in your mouth, that's good. And so I'm putting it in the bowl right here, and it's plenty for the recipe. Plenty. That's what it looks like. We're gonna go ahead and put that in the fridge so that it chills out. Chill out, man. Yeah. So I use flour. This I just coated it so it doesn't stick everywhere, and then I just kind of like knead it in with my hands. Knead the dough in, and then I use a little more flour because it was pretty wet. Once it chilled out in the fridge, it was pretty wet, and then I'm just gonna go ahead and roll it out. And this is gonna be our bottom portion for the pie. And here we go. So I got my little dish there, and it already had oil in the bowl, so I just used, you know, what was there, and put some flour so it doesn't stick later. And there's my son's jet in the corner. He kept pushing it in as I was doing the time lapse there for the footage. And then I laid it in there. You just got to form it into your pan in the edges and everything. So this is my favorite process because then I love the way dough feels in my hand, and I love the way it just, you're at the final process of it, and your mouth is watering as you can almost taste the pie getting ready. So I put the filling in, and then the next part is the other piece. I made it a little smaller than the pie piece that goes into the dish, and so this is going to be the covering for the pie. And the same thing, roll it out. Boop, there it is. Boop, there it is. As you can see, it doesn't have the cinnamon, but it still tasted great either way. But I know the cinnamon would have added that nice little spice to it. And so I formed the edges to the thing. As you can see, I'm not perfect. I think a messy pie is actually a really yummy pie. And then my daughter, you can see her, she's poking holes. She's being so careful. I love her. She's so wonderful. She helped me with this recipe, with the ingredients, getting everything ready. And then my son, he wanted to do the thing. And when you have kids, they want to do everything you do. So just let them. They like to do it. It's fun. And poking it around. Poke. Yeah, it doesn't have to look super neat unless you want to make it super neat. And then I put the rest of the macadamia milk. I put a layer on top with a brush. And that's for the sugar. So you're going to put the granulated sugar over that. And it's going to caramelize onto the top layer and make it really crispy and really, really good. So I just sprinkle it on top right there. And yeah, that's what it looks like. It looks kind of weird right there, but trust me, it'll get brown and gooey. 425 degrees in the oven. I'm going to go ahead and stick that in right now. And it's got to go for roughly an hour and 15 to an hour and 20 minutes. Just until, you could watch it once it gets around past the hour mark, and then you could see if the crust is golden. So there we go. Ooh, look at that. Golden crust. Delicious. It was amazing. Trust me, we ate it in like 2 days. That's all we had for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, just pie. Hey, it's healthy for you. Why not? And there we go. That's Mama's enjoying the pie.
And that's it, everybody. As you can see there in the footage, my kids were helping and they really enjoy it. You can kind of mess with the ingredients a little bit as you go through, but all in all, it's a really great recipe. You're gonna enjoy it. I'm so glad I can make it for you. And that's it, everybody. So like and subscribe. Keep tuning in for more. I got vegan recipes up the wazoo, and I'm gonna be making it all. So thanks for watching, everybody. We'll catch you on the next one.